Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Hangar of Star Citizen. And I'm here, Arena Commander's out, and we are only a few hours away from the announcement of the winner of the next Great Starship competition. Now, if you wonder what the next Great Starship is, it's where teams from all around the world have been competing to make a ship, rather, to be included within Star Citizen. But we're going to look at the two ships now very quickly in this short video today. We're going to look at first, let me get the proper names because I'm terrible at this, the names of the... So the two teams that are competing are Team Shard Collective and Team Four Horsemen. Now, Four Horsemen have this first ship we're going to be looking at, which is the Redeemer class gunship, they're calling it. This ship is, like we say, it's designed to carry troops and be like a drop ship, essentially. It's a gunship mostly, though, so you can have a light crew complement to land and put troops on the floor, but it's also a gunship primary. That was one of the things that they were going for in the actual briefing when they were creating these ships. And we have them in the hangar, both of the two ships, the two semi-finalists and one of the winners, obviously. So we're going to look at both ships now in a little bit more close-up detail. We're going to stand next to them, and hopefully we can get some inspiration as to what these ships will be like in the actual verse when we get them. So this first ship, like I say, is the the Redeemer class gunship by the Four Horsemen, and it definitely looks the part. It looks like a gunship to me. This is a beautiful ship. It's even more beautiful looking up to it. Like, it's all very well watching the next Great Starship, the reality TV show they made for this competition, but actually standing next to it is completely different. It's a little bit dark, but that's mainly because of the deluxe hangar's lighting. It's a bit poop at the moment. Now, this is kind of the signature of the Four Horsemen ship, is these two, like, a lot of people have been calling them clippers or, you know, pliers, these great big things, because they open where the power is essentially, you know, the power distribution comes through those little fins there. As you can see, you just see those metal flaps, and you can flip around those flaps to change where the flow of energy is coming out of them. They're basically two giant exhausts on these two nacelles, and they open like a pair of pliers, literally, or hair clips or whatever, and the power is forced out between two flight modes. Obviously, you've got your cruise, and you've got your suborbital, and you know, your really fast. Your more, you know what I mean. They do have certain aerodynamic features for obviously suborbital and atmospheric flight. So these things are both designed to land on planets as well as fly a long distance. I would show you the interiors of both ships. If you want to see the interiors, you can actually go on robertspaceindustries.com and actually look at the videos they put together themselves. The functionality to get in them at the moment is disabled for my preview and other people's preview. Bear in mind, if you want to look at the ships yourself in this hangar module, they'll be available for maybe tonight and maybe tomorrow. It depends how long it will be before they patch them out, which is exactly why I did this video as well. It's a bit of sort of a look back even for myself, really, so I can remember what the ships look like. Because after a couple of days or today, and the competition's over, these are not going to be available to you to look at. So the next ship here is the Shard Collective team with their AX-114 Boomslang Mark IV. So this is it is a lovely ship. I know I shouldn't have a favourite, but I am partial to this one. This is my favourite. Shard Collective. Now, both ships are in the final. It's likely that we'll see them both. But this is an Origin ship, or at least is supposed to be an Origin ship. It certainly looks the part. Here I am, I'm twizzling my Q and E button trying to get it steady, but all I'm doing is making the viewers sick here. But here we are. Here's a huge cockpit. It looks kind of like, there's the big boom that sticks out, which gives it the Boomslang name. Kind of looks like a Hind, or, you know, Apache gunship. It is a gunship. It does kind of look a little bit like a helicopter front. But I really, really, really like this. It's kind of like what I imagine would happen in the future. It's very Earth and technology, you know what I mean? And there's lovely gold sort of reflective surfaces on those maneuvering thrusters there. These two engines on the side, but almost say Anvil Aerospace or yeah, they kind of look like the Avenger sort of colour scheme there. I do like them, they're nice and big and chunky. And there's the back tail fin like on the other ship. Both ships, like I say, in the last two positions have these lovely like fins on the back to help with aerodynamics and atmospheric control, because they're both designed to land, and this one especially to land troops and such. Now the PBR work, which is physics-based rendering stuff for lighting, for example, these things aren't exactly as shiny as they will be. Obviously these are unfinished ships we're looking at now, but they're as close to, they're in-engine, they're in the hangar here, you can't really get any better. And the wheels might be resized and stuff. There's a lot of work in them that still needs to be done, but I personally love that ship. So anyway, hopefully if this video's out in time, in about 40 to 50 minutes from this time that I put a video out, it definitely won't be out. But it's a good record anyway to look back at the ships. You'll be able to vote for whoever you want to win. So hopefully all the ships get put in. But if not, then my money is definitely on the Shard Collective one. I know the Four Horsemen have a lot of people behind them, but I really hope that this gets in the game in some kind. It's just so iconic. I do like originality in ships, and this is certainly one of them. Anyway, that's me, Mioni, out, and I will see you in the verse. Please be the boomslang.